Hello friends, welcome back once again in the video lecture series of Visual Basic. Right now we are talking about connectivity of database with Visual Basic, right? So in this series I have already taken I have already taught you about two controls. First is your data access object, it's also control, and second one is your remote data object, right? So what was the basic thing behind data access object and remote data object was data access object was applicable only on the local databases, right? On the local databases. But remote data object, this control was used for the data which is located at various places physically at different location, how to retrieve those data, right? तो दोनों में ही एक कुछ ना कुछ खामियां थी. जो DAO की बात करते हैं तो DAO में हम लोग रिमोट डेटा को हम लोग एक्सेस नहीं कर पा रहे थे, और रिमोट डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट कंट्रोल को जब हमने यूज किया तो उसमें सबसे बड़ी बात थी परफॉर्मेंस तो उसका हाई हुआ, बट इट लॉस्ट सम ऑफ द जनरल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ DAO. So to overcome these situations, these two DAO and RDO object control, the new data control was introduced in VB, right? And basically ये Microsoft Word ने VB में इस एप्लीकेशन को डाला था so that कि हम जो डेटाबेस की जो कनेक्टिविटी जो करते हैं वो डेटाबेस की कनेक्टिविटी VB के साथ एक मशीन पर भी हो सके. दूसरी बात है अगर लैन पे अगर हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं तो लैन पे भी इट इज पॉसिबल, राइट? एंड इफ इट इज required to connect the database with the VB which are at physically at different location, then also it is possible. So जो दो खामियां थी DAO और RDO में, जैसे कि मैंने ऑलरेडी बताया, तो ADO-DC को यूज करके what is the full form of ADO-DC? ADO means active data control, right? Okay. So ADO-DC का यूज करके, this is known as ADO. Here you can write object or object control. It's not so harassing matter, right? So ये जो था इसने दोनों ही प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व किया. कौन सी प्रॉब्लम्स को? DAO को और RDO को. तो देखते हैं कि इसके अंदर क्या क्या चीजें थी. Microsoft has introduced ADO which has replaced DAO and RDO. MS means Microsoft, right? जो कि जैसा कि मैंने बताया. Second one, it provides the transparency to access the database. Very importantly, right? Because transparency का होना data accessing में or you can say that in the connectivity of the databases with the VB, it is very important, right? So transparency is very important, and due to the transparency of connection of the database or for the accessing of database, it has been used in Visual Basic nowadays, these days, right? Next, very important, ADO-DC uses ADO means activates data object data control, you can say, right? So ADO-DC uses Microsoft ADO-DC to create the connection quickly between, very important, data bound controls and data providers, right? सबसे बड़ी बात जो कि हमारा DAO और RDO में नहीं था, that it can quickly create the connection between data bound controls and data providers. अच्छा, data providers क्या होते हैं? Data providers are nothing but it's a source code or a source which is written to the OLEDB. What is OLEDB? In separate session I am going to teach you what do you mean by OLEDB, but right now let us know the full form of OLEDB is object linking and embedding. See, when we are developing some software in any package, let's say VB, so there is not only one object. We have so many objects, right? So these objects at last, at the final execution, these objects must be linked properly, and after the linking, it should be embedded properly, right? So OLEDB has provided a very good features for the connectivity of database with VB as object linking and embedding. Okay, fine. इसके बाद सबसे important एक और चीज था कि ADUDC has a graphics controls, very important. That means it has a graphic controls. अब graphic controls का मतलब क्या होता है कि अगर किसी कंट्रोल के पास अगर ग्राफिक्स में कंट्रोल है तो आपको कम से कम आपकी कोडिंग लिखनी पड़ेगी. अगर आपको अगर याद है जब मैं फर्स्ट टाइम जब मैं वीडियो पढ़ा रहा था, मैं इंट्रोडक्टरी वीडियो लेक्चर सीरीज ऑफ VB, आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू कि जब भी अगर किसी अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स को बना रहे हैं या किसी भी सॉफ्टवेयर को बना रहे हैं तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा अपना काम डिजाइन मोड में ही कर लें, क्योंकि डिजाइन मोड में जितना ज्यादा से ज्यादा आप काम कर लेंगे उतना ही आपको कम से कम काम करना कहां पड़ेगा, कोडिंग के समय पड़ेगा, राइट? सो इट्स बेटर to maximize your work in design mode rather than to write a tedious code, right? So ADUDC has also provided the graphical controls or graphic controls. अब तो ये बात बिल्कुल क्लियर है कि कोई कंट्रोल अगर ग्राफिकल इंटरफेस अगर देता है तो ये जाहिर सी बात है कि हमें उसके कमांड मोड में हमें कम से कम काम करना पड़ेगा. और यही चीज यहाँ पर मैंने लिखने की कोशिश किया कि ADUDC has graphic controls and easy to use IF. What is IF? IF is interface, right? Easy to use interface to create the database applications with the minimum code, right? Okay, fine. Because graphics control जितना रहेगा उतना में कम से कम हमें कोडिंग लिखने की जरूरत पड़ेगी. Now see, what are the basic usage of ADUDC, right? Mainly इसका कहाँ यूज होता है? So the best part, the first part that has been already discussed by me is it connects the local or remote database. Local database means what? It can also use in single platform, that means in your system, right? It can also use in local. Local means you can also use in LAN. And if some of the data is present or some of the data is stored at different location, then also you can use ADUDC to connect the database with VB to access the data very easily rather than using DAO and RDO, right? Okay, fine. Next, very important, next again, open the specified database or a record offset on SQL. See, it provides a very good facility by writing some of the minimum code in SQL. You can open the database very easily, or if you want to retrieve the record set, it is also possible by writing some few codes in SQL. What is SQL? SQL is structured query language, which is generally used in Oracle. Next important thing, pass the data field. Pass the data field value to the data bound control. That is a very good feature it is having. That is ADUDC. ADUDC is having a very good feature of passing the data field to the data bound controls. Okay, fine. And last but not least, it is also applicable, or it is also used to add a new record or update the database on the basis of some changes. So if you want to make some changes, or if you want to modify something, so on the basis of modification you can add the new record, or if you want to update the database, it is also possible very easily in ADUDC rather than as compared to DAO and RDO. Thank you. So let us discuss about ADUDC properties, right? So mainly there are 13 properties which are included in properties of ADO-DC. They are the main properties, in fact, right? So first of all, I will list down all the properties, then I will explain you each property one by one. So, right? So first property, if you want to pen down, you can pen down this thing also, right? So basically I'm writing on the board so that it should be well explained to you, and if you want to make some notes, then you can able to copy it, right? For your reference, it's not a means explanatory notes, but for your reference, this will be sufficient for you to recap your knowledge whenever you want to study a particular or if you want to learn a particular topic, right? So what are the important properties? There are totally 13 properties. First is your connection string, right? Next, username. After that, password, right? After password, record source. After record source, command type. Next is your cursor location. Next one is your cursor type, right? Next one is your log type. Next one is your mode. Next one is your maximum record, that is max record, right? Next one is your connection type out. Next one is your cache size. And last but not least, BOF and EOF, that is beginning of file, starting of file, and EOF means end of file, right? Beginning of file and end of file, right? So these are altogether mainly 13 properties are there which includes in ADO-DC, right? So let us talk one by one separately. Okay. Whenever, see, as you all know, why we are using ADO-DC? We are using ADO-DC to connect the database with Visual Basic, right? So to connect the database with Visual Basic, you can use one good control that is known as ADO-DC, right? Okay, fine. It is enhanced as compared to DAO and RDO. I have already discussed it, right? So first preliminary thing is that whenever you want to connect your database with Visual Basic or vice versa, or Visual Basic with database, so first of all you have to establish the connection string, right? What is a connection string? It is a necessary settings which is given for connection, right? This is very first basic thing. If this will be not happen, you cannot fetch the record from the database through which you want to access some information, right? So this is very important. Next one is your username, right? So you must provide the name of user if your database is password protected. See, why the database is password protected? Normally, frankly, I am telling you, whenever you will learn about database management system, and if you want to go for some query, writing some query, you can easily write some query in SQL, like create the table or edit some table, insert in some table, like update some table, delete some rows, like that. But make sure you should know one thing, that all those privileges are given by DBA to you. Then only you can perform the create command or select command or insert command or delete command or update command. If DBA will not provide you such applications, simply you cannot interact with the database. Same with the situation is applied here also. Whenever you are interacting with the database must be password protected, so that instead of authorized user Unauthorized user should not interact with the database, right? Next, what is the password? The password is given at the time of connecting the database with VB. So password is required, right? Okay. Fourth is very important. That is your record source. The record source actually tells you that what actually you want to retrieve from database, right? Record source or record set gives you that or refers you that what content you want to retrieve the information from the database, right? So this is very important, right? After connection string, right? Next one is your command type. Okay, what do you mean by command type? It's a command which instructs the data provider, right, whether the source code is written in SQL or MySQL or some different query language, what is the name of the table, and what are the procedures which are already stored in your database. So ये सारी की सारी चीजें डेटा प्रोवाइडर को पता होता है, जो कि कौन उसको इंस्ट्रक्ट करता है, कमांड टाइप विल इंस्ट्रक्ट द डेटा प्रोवाइडर. डेटा प्रोवाइडर के पास सारे के सारे इंफॉर्मेशन होते हैं कि जो क्वेरी लैंग्वेज है वो एसक्यूएल है या MySQL है या क्या है, या टेबल का नाम क्या है, व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द टेबल एंड व्हाट द प्रोसीजर्स. By default it is stored in the already in the database. Okay, next point very interestingly, right, that is the cursor location. See, I have already told you that while you are interacting with ADO-DC, ADO-DC is applicable for server client model, right? It can be also implemented for a local machine, a single machine, or LAN, or remote areas. Okay, fine. So if you are working on remote area, so you have to establish a server client model, right? Okay, so at that time you should know कि जो cursor location है वो किस साइड पे है, सर्वर साइड पे है या क्लाइंट साइड पे है, right? Okay, fine. Next is your cursor type. Okay, see, whenever you are working with the type of the cursor, then record set is playing an important role, right? At the time of the cursor type, a record set seems to be have in three situations. First situation may be static, second situation may be dynamic, and third situation may be cursor type. That means which type of cursor is there, right? Okay. Next one is your lock type. What is lock type? Lock type will enable the data should be locked. See what happens whenever you are interacting with the data, right? Suppose some user wants to fetch that what is the train name of 12001. So information he got Shatabdi Express, SH. Let's say BD Express, right? Shatabdi Express, right? Now, when he has searched 12001, he got Bhopal Shatabdi Express. Now, it may so happen that he wants to change this one, Shatabdi Express. It may so happen. So, while providing the information from database to Visual Basic, we should know that data should be locked, right? So that it should not be updated or modified or misled by unauthorized users. So for that reason, lock type is given to you, right? Okay. Mode is very important. See what happened with the mode. When all the transactions has been done, when all the things has been done, then we may keep a record set as read only. Why read only? Because at that time only we need the report generation of the database, right? So at the report generation, if we are keeping the record set static, it will be better so that the data should not be misleaded. That is why whenever we are going to generate the report of a database, so make sure and please make it that your record set must be always in read only mode, right? Otherwise, if you want to do some transaction like add something or delete something or modify, at that time you should change the mode of record set. But at the time of report generation, please make sure that your record set must be in the read only mode, right? Okay. Maximum record, that is maximum record. Cursor depends upon the size of the records. Very importantly, जितना बड़ा size होगा records का उतना बड़ा आपका cursor होगा, right? जितना बड़ा आपका size होगा records का उतना बड़ा आपका cursor होगा. Okay, the main thing. See this one, connection string and connection timeout. This is very important. Okay. As I have already told you that when we are connecting the string, the connection string is performing its task to connect the database with Visual Basic. So how long it will take the time? That is also very important. So we should make some time limit so that it should not go in pending. Sometimes what happens, if your database is very large, so sometimes it may take a long time. So timeout is very necessary. Up to 10 seconds or 12 seconds, you can set it according to it. It is customized one, so you can set it according to you. That means within the time limit given to you, that the database must be connected to the Visual Basic. Otherwise, अगर time अगर lapse करता है, तो वो कनेक्शन टाइम हो जाने के बाद एक बार फिर से उसको चांस मिल जाना चाहिए. फाइन. What is the cache size? Again, cache size is nothing but how maximum amount of data can be stored in the cache, right? Okay, fine. If the data is stored at client side, it will be smaller in number. But if it will be stored at server side, then the size of the data will be massive, right? And if the massive data is there resided or stored on the side, server side, then we have to have additional responsibility to maintain the database properly, right? But for the client side, actually there is no need to maintain so many things because the size of data is too small, right, as compared to the server side. Okay, last is, as I have already told you, the meaning of the keyword is also included in this BOF and EOF, beginning of file and end of file. So this was all about your brief discussion on properties of ADO-DC. Thank you sincerely for watching this video. Thank you.